If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Gary with Gary Michaels Clothiers Lincoln. I'm here to tell you about our custom shirt program. When you come into the store, we measure your chest, mid-waist, and sleeve length. Enter the measurements in an app, and we create your data fit size. You then try on one of our 99 data fit shirts for the proper fit. After that, pick out the fabric, collar, cuff, placket, and in roughly 2 weeks, your shirts are delivered at the same cost of buying off the rack. And by the way, the neck fits too. Gary Michaels Custom Shirts at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bob.
What is beer?
No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a boat. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their chocolate chip banana bread muffins for a great summer breakfast, or enjoy a bagel with pesto cream cheese. Don't forget the Joe Card membership. Unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per person per month. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone here, again with Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I hear your lot is packed with new and pre-owned cars again. I know everyone would love to hear all about it. Please tell us all about it.
Thanks, Charlie. It's taken some time, but we have more than 150 new Hondas in stock right now, with hundreds on the way, including over 30 new Ridgelines in stock right now. But we've been telling everyone now, Charlie, is it's really cool that someone can come in and look at a new Honda and drive away with it that day.
That's great. Like you said, it's taken a while, but now there are hundreds to choose from. How about pre-owned, Andy?
As always, Charlie, we have over 100 to choose from, all makes and models, with prices starting at under $10,000.
Well, maybe it's time. You come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Gray.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. We are Turner Gill days away from kickoff.
It's time.
I'm ready.
AG, it's time, Raff. It's time, Nick. It's time. AG, what's the weather like down there in H-Town, my man?
Oh, man, I'm sitting at 8:21 a.m. and it's 94 degrees, bros.
Whoa. You said 94?
It's 94, broski.
Hello.
Oh,
my dream. I'm living my dream right now.
I thought you said you're Nigerian at first. I was like, what? You're living your dream.
No, I'm living it, man. I've been waiting for days like this, man. Being in Wisconsin, when you wake up and you see negative 45 or negative or 0, oh, that's so depressing. It's so depressing.
You know, AG,
I don't know what to deal with that no more, you know?
So you think about this. Those mornings you woke up, because you guys are dang near in Canada, and the cold was just
4 hours
so
from the border.
Yeah, it's just different. So was there ever any morning, because I know your cars were in the garage, but were there any mornings where your car didn't start even when it was in the garage? When it was that cold?
No, it'll have a little slow start, yes. I know one of my kids' cars, he was Virgil's car was outside, and because his girlfriend had to park inside. So it took a little bit to get his car started.
Man.
Did you guys have an indoor practice facility there your whole time you were there?
100%. 100%. It's Wisconsin, bro. It's almost going to be a crime to make us practice outside. But we had to do it sometimes. Coach Sherman, Coach McCarthy, like we're playing at that time, playing the Bears or playing somebody like Pittsburgh, in the same weather as us. So, we'll at least do 1, maybe 2 days outside just to acclimate our bodies to knowing that, okay, on Monday night it's going to be like this. So we got to at least have 1 day or 2 days practice to get ready.
AG, I remember this was my freshman year, and we were going to play, it was on Halloween. We played KU on Halloween. It was cold. Remember that? It wasn't like brutally cold, but it was cold. And I remember the offense, AG, you remember this too, even the colder games late in the season. Coach Osborne, the offense would be outside still
all day, and the defense be inside.
Inside. Yep. And Coach Osborne would always say, "Well, guys, we're not going to play indoors on Saturdays, so we're going to be out here."
It made sense. Yeah, it made sense. We had to do it. But I had some cold KU games too down in Manhattan, Kansas, or Lawrence. Yep. Or both. It don't matter, K-State or Kansas, either one. They got a little bit chilly down there. I don't know what it was, but it did.
It was not fun, man. Those practices were not fun. I'm just laughing. I got a text in from Kenny, says, "Stop hating on the black shirts." No, Kenny, this Kenny will hype, man. Kenny, y'all have preferential treatment though, man. Because I'm thinking, like, what is the defense? When it's time for the defense, they just gonna go take the whole game inside to cook? Why don't I got to practice outside, man?
Hey, yeah, I'm like, the game is played on the same field, so why did defense get to go in? But okay, all right.
Right.
I said must be. I said that was nice for Coach McBride to get that, get them inside every practice.
Well, according to Kenny, according to Will Heidi goes, McBride wanted us to be ready. Yeah, because I would watch those guys jogging. We'd be out there warming up, and after we warmed up, they would go inside, and the black shirts would be looking at us, just smiling. See y'all later.
I know. Mike Brown used to come by. What's up, AG? See you in the future. I'd be like, shut up, Mike. Go get in there. Don't talk to me right now. I was like, don't talk to me right now.
After practice, all the offense would be inside taking hot showers. The defense would be like, man, it wasn't really that bad out there.
I'm like, man.
Then they're getting showered.
Right. We got one-on-one drills too, and they nice and warm and sweating. We up there like just a bead of sweat is fighting to come out.
Fighting to come out.
On us.
Ashy and cold.
Yes.
Well, guys, it is week 0. This is, you know what? This week, you guys, is the week that I start getting more excited because now you know it means something. You know, obviously preseason. In fact, what would you say we're somewhat spoiled sports fans because when football started preseason 2 weeks ago, it's 3 weeks ago now, isn't it? No, it's 2 weeks ago.
3
weeks
this
ago.
is week 3.
That first Thursday night game.
Yeah, Hall of Fame game.
Remember, we got real excited. We're watching, and now it's kind of like, okay, I want real football now. Because our appetites, we just become more hungry for it. Because it's like, okay, now we're watching football, but who's this dude?
Yeah.
Now we want more. Are you guys on the same line of thinking that'll say, okay, preseason's here now, that's great, but I want to watch real football now? Meaning, I want to see it when it counts.
Yeah. I think you get teased by they play like a possession or two, or you play a half maybe, and then you're like, oh, I want the second half. I want this to mean something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We get greedy.
Yeah. No, definitely. We feel that now. And then like it shows us that American football, when the season comes around, don't matter which level, college, high school, and or pro, that we ready for the real deal now. So
yeah, we ready. Few quick texts before we go to our first break. Brad from Baldwin, good morning, brother. He goes, morning, guys. So nice to have 80 degrees after 106 all week in Vegas. Wow, love Nebraska. Brad, this is going to be a nice cool down for you, my brother. I'm glad you're back safe. DF, good morning to you as well, brother. Hope you have a great day, my man. The OJCJ, Raff, headed to my office in Omaha to give my boss a bad time. He is a cheesehead. Go Broncos.
Yeah.
The only thing y'all got on us, you beat the Packers in '98 Super Bowl. That's it. That's it. And that was like 30 years ago. Almost 30 years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great moment.
Well, fellas, we're going to take a quick break. But as always, this is brought to you by Nieder House Refuse. It's family owned and operated since 1921. And they take care of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage service in addition to recycling service. Give Nieder House Refuse a call today at 402-475-8361. Again, that's 402-475-8361. To sign up for your garbage and recycling service. Nieder House Refuse in business for over 100 years and located on 1905 Yolande Avenue in Lincoln. You can also find them online at mbrefuselincoln.com, mbrefuselincoln.com. Folks, we come back. It was week 0, is week 0 coming up. And football is here. Football is here. We got week 0 games coming up. We'll discuss those as well. Also, we'll continue down the path of the FPI, ESPN's Football Performance Index with Nebraska's schedule. We'll start back at week 6 again just to refresh over the weekend. Also, Nebraska missed on one over the weekend. I don't think that was a shocker to a lot of folks. The young man committed someplace else. We'll discuss that as well, folks. It's The Drive. It's Monday. New week, new day, new you. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 Ticket.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone here again with Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I hear your lot is packed with new and pre-owned cars again. I know everyone would love to hear all about it. Please tell us all about it.
Thanks, Charlie. It's taken some time, but we have more than 150 new Hondas in stock right now with hundreds on the way, including over 30 new Ridgelines in stock right now. But we've been telling everyone now, Charlie, is it's really cool that someone can come in and look at a new Honda and drive away with it that day.
That's great. Like you said, it's taken a while, but now there are hundreds to choose from. How about pre-owned, Andy?
As always, Charlie, we have over 100 to choose from, all makes and models with prices starting at under $10,000.
Well, maybe it's time. You come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Happy Hour.
Sipple and I walked by the offensive line. Sipple made a comment. Man, you just think that like the opportunity at generational wealth would make you want to get out there. And I thought about that with a lot of these guys, whether it's mentality purposes or their willingness to get their body right,
compete.
Just overall,
off the field, off the court, in the classroom, it's a competition. I mean, you've heard the quote, if you're not working, there's somebody else who is working.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. 12 days until kickoff for Nebraska football, however. Week 0 games start.
Week 0 games. You know, before we hop into week 0, we're going to do something that we normally don't do.
Oh,
we're going to somewhat keep it on schedule.
What?
What?
Facts.
Hey, with that being said, I want to dive back into preseason real fast because how much did, once you were the established guy in each one of your stops, how many reps, if any, did you get in Green Bay and Houston during preseason football games?
Oh man, it was interesting. Like once I became the starter, Mike Sherman, I remember it was the 2002 season, and we went over our normal first 15 plays, and hey, the offense is going to take. This was the last game of the regular season when we had 4 games, or preseason when we had 4. And he says to everybody, you know, hey, this is what we got, our 15 plays, and then offense, you're going to get 1 series. You know, this is the last game of the regular season. We want all the young guys to get in there, try to show, you know, their give us their best look now. So offense, number 1 offense, you're going to have 1 series, then you're out. So I get, you know, game time. So long story short of it, we're kicking the ball. They're kicking the ball off to us. And just as the ball carrier gets our kickoff return and catches the ball, I feel a hand on my shoulder. It's Coach Sherman. Hey, you're done. I'm like, I thought I was going to get a whole series. I got my mind ready. I'm locked in to get a whole series if we score or not. And he's like, no, you're good. And he did that for up until basically when he left, when he unfortunately got fired in 2005. He did that every preseason after that. I was like, come on. I was like, don't tell me that, because I would be locked in. And now I'm ready to hit somebody, and I can't go out there and with my boys and have some fun. And I'm like, really? He said, just coach the young bucks.
You're done. You're done.
Yeah, just coach the young bucks. Just go coach the young bucks when they come off the field. Give them some inspiration of mine. I'm like,
And you know what, AG, you know, there's times to where we've said this a lot of times before. In fact, Raff will remember this too, is when Miami let Tua back in that game. I was watching that game in Washington, D.C. I'll never forget. I'm texting Raff. Yes, and they said hurt his back. I said, that's bull crap.
That
he
wasn't
keeps saying, I'm ready. And you know what, AG, there's times to where you have to protect players from themselves.
100%.
And that's why I like the tap on the shoulders, because Sherman knew this is my guy the whole year.
Yeah.
This game means nothing for a guy. And to your cohorts that are in a similar situation that are established, I mean, they're there. It's like, I know they want to play, but it takes one freak hit and he's done for the season or done for, a couple games. Who knows?
Facts. Yeah, the only preseason like injury I had was actually my second year in Seattle, second year in the NFL, where I was training at home. I was in Omaha training, had like a week to go before I had to fly out to Washington, actually drive out. I was driving back and forth.
Whoa. You drove from Omaha to Seattle?
Yes, by myself. Well, actually, not by myself. I had my little dog with me, Snoop. If anybody knows me, I had a little terrier, Lhasa mixed dog, black and white. I named him Snoop Dogg. So shout out to anybody that knows Snoop Dogg. God rest his soul. I had him for 18 years.
Man,
18 years, little guy.
Snoop's loud. He was senior Snoop at that point.
Yeah. He was walking. He was barking at the wall. Like I was like, I say the wall must be mad. He's having a problem. The wall did something. The wall did. Snoop didn't like. His vision was bad. It's just when he barked at the wall, I'd be like, hey, give it to him, Snoop. Give it to him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Snoop.
So AG, I got to ask the toughest question in the morning to you.
Okay.
What was the craziest bicycle that you rode during preseason?
In Green Bay, yes. Green Bay had the tradition of the players being rolled over by little kids in the neighborhood for the bicycle ride. That started way back when, with Curly Lambeau and crew. So
wow,
it wasn't the craziest. It's just the size. Like I've had old linemen, like I've seen the old linemen, they get the craziest stuff. I don't know why, because maybe they're big guys. But for me, it was just, this kid, it was like, for real, I was riding a tricycle. I was like, oh. and see, I'm a team player all around. I got myself on that bike and I'm like, yeah, let's go. It was a little, hey, got my legs ready for practice. I had to spin a little harder on it, but those kids love it. And I had 2 kids during my time in Green Bay, and we connected. I say the first thing I learned was I remember Dorsey saying, hey man, when you get out there, you get the kid, hey, get to know him and hang out with him. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. So I did. I said the first kid got out there named Ryan, and it's cool. Like later on, I just saw Ryan like a year ago, and he's like,
how old is he now?
He's like 20 something. He graduated college, doing well, and all this. And my other kid was Isaiah, and saw him. I would take him and his mom out to dinner afterwards. Say thank you for order movies. We went to the movies one time. So it's just one of those things that that's when one place Green Bay separates itself from other NFL teams.
Yeah, it does.
Where that community is so small. Right. The community is so small that you can actually do that, connect with fans on that level, because that these kids, this is the rest of their summer is getting a Packer to ride their bike.
Wow.
And that's it. And if it doesn't go down, man, I've seen kids break down, when somebody didn't take their bike or somebody wasn't there. Yeah, it's happened. And so the other Packer come up like, hey man, I got you. Stop crying. You're good.
Right.
Right. So it's just something that is it's a fun thing for being a Packer.
I think that's one of the greatest traditions in all of NFL football. Cool. I don't think there's another tradition that can touch that. I just don't. Like I said, I don't know all of them, but tell me one.
And what's interesting,
NFL-wise.
What's interesting is that being in Seattle, even before I went to Green Bay, they did it. They tried it. And same in Houston. When I got to Houston, they were trying to simulate the whole bike thing. And I'm like, there's no houses near the stadium. So where these kids get? These kids got a long ride home, bro. Unless their mom
on I-10 right now, 4 years old.
Yeah, that's the 59.
Why is Raff outside the Broncos facility?
Like, man.
On no way.
Oh, that's a long bike ride. Where you live? I'm down at Pearland. I'm like, oh man, Pearland. That's
John, you want my bicycle?
Security.
Yep. So
we got somebody's grandpa out here asking to give rides to players.
Yeah.
By any chance is John Elway in there? That would be like that movie from the movie The Hangover. Did what do you say that did Caesar really sleep here? Did Caesar really live here? Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, there's a 50-year-old guy out here with a bicycle for John Elway.
Yeah. Oh man.
Week 0 will hop in real fast. We got Florida State at Georgia Tech over in Ireland, where Nebraska played off a couple years ago. We're erasing that from our minds. Florida State played Georgia Tech at noon. That will be on ESPN, Fubu ESPN. You guys, who you take to that one, Florida State or Georgia Tech?
I'm going with the new quarterback for Florida State, DJ. And then, the last name, Ungalalele.
Ungalalele. How do you say it again? Ungalalele.
It is Uwe Ungalalele.
Uwe.
Uwe.
It'll go Uwe.
Uwe Ungalalele.
Then at 4 p.m., fellas, you got Montana State at New Mexico State. That's going to be on Fox Sports 1 and Fubu as well, 4 p.m. Who you guys got in that? Montana State or New Mexico?
Probably New Mexico.
Going Montana State. They're the Grizzlies, right? Let's go the Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 50-50 game for me.
The Bears.
Those Grizzlies are strong.
But you know what? That's no Toure. Was he at Montana State or Montana? Toure that's trying to.
Yeah, he was Montana.
It was Montana.
Montana.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I believe Montana is the Grizzlies.
Oh, Montana
State is the Bobcats.
Ooh, Bobcats. I like Bobcats.
Yeah, Montana State Bobcats.
Toure right now, AG, I'm sure you know this, but he's one of the receivers up in Green Bay right now, man.
No, I know. He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well. Had a
glad to be third year now, I believe, going into his third season.
It is going to his third season right now, man. Absolutely.
And that's congratulations, because that's not tough at being at wide receiver or being at the NFL level. You know, average NFL player years is still at 2.7. That was the same number when I got drafted. So there you go.
That number has not changed much at all.
Nope.
At 8 p.m., you have SMU at Nevada. That'll be on CBS Sports and also Fubu. Who do you guys got, SMU versus Nevada?
SMU.
Ooh, I'm going to go SMU as well. I'm with Raff.
Nevada's going to be one of the worst teams in Power 5 this year, so it's going to be SMU.
Yeah, Nevada's really, because when Jay Norvell was there, they were decent. And then they've I say decent being decent because they weren't good, but they were decent. But yeah, Nevada's going to struggle. I think
they're respectable.
Exactly. And then the last game, literally, is 1 minute for the next day. The 11:59 kickoff in Hawaii is Delaware State at Hawaii. That'll be on Spectrum if it's up and working. Sports pay-per-view. And folks, I hope all of you got your service back on, because I know that was a fiasco on Friday for thousands and thousands of customers on that. But Delaware State is at Hawaii. Who you guys rolling with, Delaware State versus Hawaii?
Man, just because of time change and travel, Hawaii. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's like
Delaware State is coming from our East Coast. They coming from our East Coast.
6:39. Yeah.
Yeah, that game will be like 7 o'clock in the morning their time mentally.
Yep.
What day is it? I don't have the date. What's the date?
Saturday night.
This Saturday?
Yeah, at 11:59 p.m.
So they need to be there now.
Yeah,
if they're not there now, it's a problem.
It's going to be a problem.
Those guys will be pretty much falling asleep in the huddle if they don't get there. Like they should have been there this past Saturday. They should have been there Saturday.
Yeah.
Or time change differences.
I never pick against Timmy Chang.
Timmy Chang,
head coach
in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Former record-breaking thrower when he was there.
Yeah, Timmy. How long has he been there now, though?
2
years, 3 years?
Only a second year, I think.
Second or third year, because we had one of our guys. Because wasn't our defensive coordinator that got let go here on the Riley? Banker went there for a while too, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he went to Washington State for a while.
Mm-hmm. So, folks, that is your Week 0 lineup in the college football. Florida State at Georgia Tech. Over there in Ireland, Montana State at New Mexico at 4, SMU at Nevada 8 p.m., and then the nightcap, or early morning cap, however you want to put it, 11:59 p.m. Delaware State at Hawaii is your Week 0 games. Folks, when we come back, we got some mystery and a lot of Husker football to discuss. It's The Drive. It's Monday morning. 937 a ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their chocolate chip banana bread muffins for a great summer breakfast, or enjoy a bagel with pesto cream cheese. Don't forget the Joe Card membership. Unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per person per month. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe. Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hi, my name is Molly Party. I'm a realtor with MP Dodge Real Estate. I'm a newly licensed agent and considered numerous brokerages before deciding on MP Dodge. I chose the company that gives me the most support in my new career, plus guidance and encouragement along the way. MP Dodge has a unique mentoring program for new agents. It's helped jumpstart my career and has a supportive management team and administrative staff. So if you're contemplating a career in real estate, look no further than MP Dodge. It will be the best decision you make.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more, all at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
The internet headache always starts in the contract. Buffering, hidden fees, connectivity problems, regular outages. What a pain in the asterisk. But there's a cure and a way to stay connected, headache-free with Allo Fiber. No contracts, no secret fees, no robots repeating the same thing over and over. Just fast-acting, painless internet, doctor's orders. Break free from fine print misery. Switch to Allo Fiber now to get real speed and support simplified. Visit allofiber.com/breakfree to switch today.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: patchy fog possible this morning. Otherwise, partly sunny with a slight chance for showers and storms, and a high around 85. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 62. And tomorrow, we'll see a slight chance for showers and storms. Otherwise, partly sunny and a high around 78. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Summertime is here, and so is another action-packed baseball season with the Lincoln Salt Dogs. Bring your whole crew to Haymarket Park to experience the magic under the lights and the thrill of the game. Enjoy daily specials like Wiener Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, and Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts. Don't miss out on the excitement.
Strike three, you're out.
Visit saltdogs.com to see this week's promotions and secure your tickets to unleash the fun.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Now back to the drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, 12 days until Nebraska football. Yes.
Man, I keep getting more and more excited for it. I cannot wait until it is go time, man. Go time. AG, what's the nearest college to your house there? Because I know you guys got a ton of them right there in Houston. But what's the nearest?
I would say that Houston has a satellite campus down here in Richmond, Sugar Land area. So I would say Houston. Okay. They have a spot not too far from me. And then to what we got? Texas State down here, Rice University,
Baylor, not too far from you.
Yeah, Baylor not too far, and then obviously, if you go that far,
A&M,
they're about 2.5 hours away. So yeah.
Have you driven by Rice's football stadium by chance?
Not recently. I did when I first came here back in 2007. Nice stadium, very nice stadium.
Is it their old one or whatever is where they played a Super Bowl there once?
Yeah, they did.
Crazy.
Yeah. Interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is football state.
Like ridiculous football state. In history, y'all, there's some interesting things in history. Once I pull it up on my phone here. Guys, okay, this was on sidebar here as I find this. This was on it'd have been Friday. My phone, I looked at it and it just like all the apps were just blank. They're all blank. And I thought it was like storage. So I, started, just storage, going through that, deleting apps I wasn't using, storing, putting videos and files in the cloud, etc. And it still was just not acting right, man. I'm like, come on, what is going on? So it finally popped back in. I got things ready to go, did a hard reset, etc. But now all of my folders I keep all of my apps in, they're not the way they used to be. So I'm constantly looking at my phone. Okay, what folder is this in? What folder is this in? So man, it's like, good gosh. Okay, here we go. I got it. 1995, Mike Tyson returns to the ring, y'all. serving 3 years in prison, and knocks out Peter McNeely in 89 seconds. Because Nick, you weren't born yet. AG, you remember this because you were in high school. Me and Raff, we remember this because we were in high school still too. Remember McNeely was talking all that trash?
Oh yeah.
Big, and AG and Nick, he was just big burly dude too, man. Big burly guy. Reminds me of Tommy Guns in the movie Rocky because he was kind of built like that. McNeely wasn't as ripped as he was, but McNeely was just a big dude. He was Tyson's face talking trash. And then Tyson hit him, and it looked like he barely hit him, knocked his big tail out.
Yeah, I remember. All I remember about that is at the beginning of the fight when they pulled him out to the center of the ring.
Yeah.
And McNeely's bouncing around back and forth. And you just see Tyson's eyes just like,
following him.
His head's not moving, just his eyes. And they were just like, oh no, this is not going to be a good situation. The tiger's out of the cage.
AG, his eye. So McNeely, like Raff said, McNeely's just jumping all over the place looking. Tyson wasn't moving, but his eyes. Just remember how he was just chewing his
back and
mouthpiece.
forth. Yep, back.
And the only thing that went was his eyes. He was just following him side to side.
Oh man!
And everybody in the world knew this dude is about to get destroyed. And sure enough, he did. Tyson hit him with a right, I believe, just square dead in his head, and it was like he dropped like a bag of potatoes. Man, it was a wrap.
It's funny about that is we got the pay-per-view, and it was some buddies of mine and some other buddies, and word got out that we had the pay-per-view. And we probably had 3/4 of the Nebraska football team there. And we're thinking to ourselves, this is going to be one heck of a party. That fight ended, gone.
Everybody
clear the house out.
Yeah,
oh, it was
everybody's
classic.
gone. Another quick history bite. 1997 New York Yankee third baseman Wade Boggs pitched a scoreless inning versus Anaheim. Man,
I remember that.
Yes. Wade Boggsy. And folks, I'm going to tell you this. Wade Boggs is very good friends with Dave Remington, former Nebraska center. And Dave flies a lot of us out to the Dominican Republic to go fishing, deep sea fishing. And it's a deal that obviously the proceeds, other people they pay to come in and fish with, the celebrities, those guys. Obviously not myself, but Wade Boggs was there. Mark, what's your guy's name from Denver that you met?
Oh, Mark Cooper.
Mark Cooper, former Denver Bronco, offensive lineman. A number of other guys that he flies out there. But I remember we had finished fishing all day, man. Deep sea fishing all day long. We'd go to this insane restaurant there, and we're all just at the table. And Wade is just the dude. We give you the shirt off his back, man. Literally, we get the shirt off his back. And we're probably a table of 25 to 30, and we're looking for our tab. Everybody's like, "What's the tab?" They were like, "It's already been taken care of." We're like, "What do you mean? We've been sitting here for 4 hours." No, it's already been taken care of. We should have took care of this to the gentleman down to the side. I looked at Wade. I said, D. I said, W. I said, call him WB. He just winks. He just goes, enjoy. Took care of the entire table. But then you think about it. I mean, he's well able to, but just did it real smooth, real subtle. Not saying, hey, I got the tab. No, it was just real subtle. Didn't want to make a big coup about it, but Wade Boggs, man, good dude, man. Good dude. Rafferty, what you got, my man?
I got a birthday today. Turning 55 years old. Being almost the kickoff to college football season.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Herbstreit.
Kirk Herbstreit is 55.
55.
Wow. 55.
Happy birthday, Herbie. Game day next week.
Oh, that's right. It is next. Where's they going to have it at? Are they having to be in
I
Ireland?
would assume it's in Ireland.
I would assume, but we could look it up maybe. I
think it is because they're not sure as heck not going to be covering Delaware State and Hawaii.
Happy birthday,
hey,
Herbie.
You never know. It's still Hawaii. That's a nice little trip for the crew.
Birthday trip for Herbie.
Yeah, the East Coast folks may not be tuning in at 10 o'clock to watch a game day, 10 p.m. To watch a game day. So who knows? Yeah, I'm sure it's got to be there. AG, what you got, my man?
Man, trying to find a good esports one. Couldn't, but I found a nice game release that came out 25 years ago. So 1999. And Raff, I'm pretty sure you probably played this game once or twice because I could see you doing this.
I think this
and yourself posted up with the little bar doing the dance revolution, solo bass mix. Hey man, if you ever seen a pro dance revolution person dance on the machine, it is amazing. Like that's why they have competition. I don't know if y'all knew that, but they have straight up championship competitions where you have team, you could do solo or you could do team, and they are getting it. Like it is amazing. It is fast, and they literally it's muscle memory. They have everything memorized and hitting the dance move. And they use the bar. They have a bar there too. You could use to basically make sure you hit your feet with the arrows at the bottom of the Dance Revolution. I guess standing dance floor or what have you. So Dance Revolution came out in 1999, 25 years ago, y'all.
I still remember seeing that dance game with on Karate Kid, the one that Will Smith played, Karate Kid.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? They were playing that video game at a gallery there in China.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I played Guitar Hero once. I was pretty proud of myself that night. Put on quite a little concert.
Nice. Was it at home or was it out?
It was out. It was out. Yeah. They're like, play a song, and I'm like,
yeah. Some bars do that. They
there you
bring
go.
their guitar stuff and the drum set. They have a drum set to that too.
Ooh,
I do remember the drum set. I never played the
I never-
drum set.
I wanted
though.
to.
Yeah, I never played. I seen it, but I never played that one. I was no good at either one of them.
Yeah, I had
music
it all.
wasn't my thing.
Thunder Knock Collins, just go D-State Hens, home of the former great Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
David News says, Dig Dug.
Dig Dug. It's always Dig Dug.
Folks, when we come back, we go through again the Nebraska's football schedule and the FPI, Football Performance Index, scores of Nebraska's opponents coming up. And as the season gets closer, obviously we're getting very close to it, 12 days away, but we will break down each opponent as well individually and go dig more into that as well. Folks, it's Monday. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket. We'll be right back.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
The internet headache always starts in the contract. Buffering, hidden fees, connectivity problems, regular outages. What a pain in the asterisk. But there's a cure and a way to stay connected, headache-free with Allo Fiber. No contracts, no secret fees, no robots repeating the same thing over and over. Just fast-acting, painless internet, doctor's orders. Break free from fine print misery. Switch to Allo Fiber now to get real speed and support simplified. Visit allofiber.com/breakfree to switch today.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs. including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com, serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas.
Go Hog Wild Pet Barbecue.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're gonna keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Nebraska State Veterans Homes are here to serve veterans, their spouses, surviving spouses, and Gold Star parents. Join your fellow veterans and their families at one of our homes in Bellevue, Kearney, Norfolk, or Scotts Bluff. With a sliding scale to determine your financial contribution, an excellent clinical team, and plenty of fun activities, our homes are the perfect retirement choice. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/homes. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Happy hour.
Sipple and I walked by the offensive line. Sipple made a comment, man, you just think that like the opportunity at generational wealth would make you want to get out there. And I thought about that with a lot of these guys, whether it's mentality purposes or their willingness to get their body right,
compete.
Just overall,
off the field, off the court, in the classroom, it's a competition. I mean, you've heard the quote, if you're not working, there's somebody else who is working.
Weekdays from 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Truck Month is back. We have absolutely gigantic savings right now at Koppel. They are offering $12,500 off on select new pickups. That is not a mistake. You heard right. $12,500 off list price right now on select new pickups. Those discounted units, though, will not last long. These are all manager specials. You have to come in now, so hurry in down 144th Street or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Stock number G3566093 must trade.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're gonna keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hahn and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. Whoa, hey, whoa, that's an aggressive more. Whoa.
You know, they actually came and fixed my garage door on Thursday. It kept Raff, you know, when you hit it would keep touching up and down. So you have to the right side, AG, it would go down, but once it touched the ground, it would go up again. So you had to basically, as it was going down, you had to touch it again to where it would just a crack showing. It would get old because if you left the house and forgot to hit it again, that joker would be up.
Yep.
And so that was on my wife Brooke's side. So there'd be a few times I came home and I seen the garage door open. I'm thinking, I'm seeing my golf clubs, and I just got bad memories from 12, 13 years ago when they got
free
swiped.
garage sale.
Yeah, I'm just thinking,
Oh man.
yeah, do you think it's somebody in the crib? You know, because Louis wouldn't do nothing but bark and be like, hey, you got a snack?
Right.
Snack and a twig.
Yeah, so it'd be a lot different when your dog. AG, I feel sorry for somebody if they walked in your crib, man.
Man, I don't know. My dogs, I don't know. They looked the part. I'll say that. They
That's all
looked
you
the
need
part.
for them big boys, though.
Well, I think size alone will frighten, which I believe they have frightened people away just on size and their bark.
Yes.
But yeah, if they come in with a game plan, like you said, with a snack or something, I don't know.
Your big dog's rolling over.
I don't know, man. They sus.
Your dog's
they sus. They sus.
What's your dog's name again? Not Zeus.
Ace and Apollo.
Ace and Apollo. I knew it was some Greek god. Apollo and Ace be like, look, you got 13 minutes, but throw me that steak.
Yeah, you better have it. If not, they're gonna yeah. Apollo's
Either you provide the steak or you're the steak.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, buddy.
Apollo, man. Them used to be the picture of like, man, them dogs look like, boy, they look at you like, do you really want to do this?
Right. Yeah, they give people looks. Like, we've been tempted to like post stuff up of their facial expressions when we say stuff to them. They just give you this look like, really? You want to go down that road? Okay. That's what they're saying. Is what they're saying in their head.
Well, real quick before we hop into the FPIs again, we stopped at Rutgers. We'll talk back into that again. But Heavy D, good morning to you, brother. He says, I just want to give a quick shout out to my former teammate and classmate from Hutch High, Nate Drayling. Excited to see how Utah State does with him as their interim head coach. Expecting a good year with him at the helm. Good luck to Coach Drilling, if I'm pronouncing it right. Drilling or Dryling. Want to make sure I get that right. But good luck to your buddy there at Utah State. Just feels good to have football coming back in, Heavy D. So, again, congrats to your buddy, man. Congrats to your buddy. Folks, we started last week with the FPI at Rutgers. And I'm going to tell you all something right now. We talked about this, me and Nick and some others, on Friday evening with some buddies just conversating and talking. Rutgers scares me, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah. Rutgers is a team. Greg Schiano is a heck of a coach. Special teams is always there. And you know, a team like Rutgers, Raff and AG and Nick is this. They do little things well, which leads to big things. And I said this analogy on Friday, talk with Nick and some of the other guys. Big doors are on small hinges. Big doors are always on small hinges, and it's those small things that good teams do, like at Rutgers. They don't overwhelm you with everything, but they do the small things well. That's why big things tend to happen for them, man. So that game is October 5th. The probability of Nebraska winning, they have it at 57.2. Rutgers FPI, which is not far from Nebraska's, because Nebraska's FPI ranking is 41, and obviously a part of that formula is returning quarterbacks, which we don't have with that. So the FPI rank for Rutgers is 45. We beat them 14-13 in 2022. 14-13. Raff, AG, what do you guys feel about this game? Do you think the 57% winning percentage over them is accurate?
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think you look at Rutgers, they play good, clean football. But what the danger to Rutgers is starting to become is he's starting to get more players there. You're seeing it in their 24/7 rankings. You're seeing it in all their their recruiting rankings that he's starting to get players in there. So if he can get better players, then mixed out with the good, strong brand of football that they play, that's when they become really dangerous. But I think if Nebraska goes in, plays football, I think Nebraska's still got more weapons. So I think they can get this game. They just don't want to play Santa Claus, as you would say.
Right. AG, what's your thoughts, my man?
Yeah, looking at the team scoring from last year, they averaged 23.4 points a game. So that's a team that if they get up on you and defensively, they're kind of stout. And then they got that running back, Kyle. I'm going to say his name, Mo Nangi, if I'm saying that correct. I don't know if I might have destroyed it a little bit, but
yeah, we're just going to say Kyle.
Yeah, he had 12. The Rock. We seen him. I seen his stats or seen him run the ball. He can definitely be a guy that come fourth quarter he could knock out with that time. So, Rutgers is a team basically, when they play them on the road, they don't want to get behind with them.
No, that's going to be a game toward Nebraska. They better come with their helmet strapped on tight because I guarantee you Rutgers is going to. Every Shiano team definitely does. October 19th, the following week. Actually, we have a bye week. Got a bye week, which will come in at a very good time, in my opinion.
I'll take the win in the bye week.
Take the win in the bye week. We have, AG, we have a few technical difficulties on AG on there, so we'll get that. We'll try to get that fixed up there. AG, go ahead, Nick.
What we might do, AG, I'd have you just disconnect and then join back in.
Yep, we'll make sure we get that in there. AG's going to disconnect, come back in real fast for the spottiness right there. October 19th at Indiana. The probability for Nebraska win they have is at 62.2%, which I think is high, me personally. But nevertheless, their opponent, the FPI rank for Indiana is 77. Previous meeting, we beat him 35-21. Indiana's head coach, Nick and Raff. Dude, he's a colorful dude, man. Remember when he came in at that? He came in and talked at the Indiana basketball game.
Ohio State sucks. Penn State, Purdue sucks. Illinois sucks.
He pulled no punches. He said all of them suck. I mean, he had that arena on fire to go, but you still have to back it up with the results on the field. Again, the probability of Nebraska, to me, right, you guys, to me, this, I'm going to just say right now, the 20th versus Illinois, I know we're posting with that game. A Brett Bielema team scares me still. Purdue is always an alley fight. Because people, here's the thing. It's easy still for some to think about, well, that's just Purdue. That's just Illinois. But we're not that Nebraska team yet, though. Now, will they be? We'll see. But those teams still scare me. This is a gauntlet right here. Illinois on the 20th. You got Purdue on the 28th. You got Rutgers on the 5th. And that timeout, that bye week is going to be like, whew, okay. You collect yourselves again, and then you're at Indiana. 62%. You're supposed to win that game. And you know what? Technically, Nebraska should handle them. Nebraska should handle Indiana. That's the bottom line. Raff, but the game still concerns me. What we see as far as that both interior linemen at that point of the season. How will Raiola have looked? Who's going to be our bona fide running back that one? Because by that time, you should have a pretty good glimpse whether it's going to be Ramir, whether it's going to be Irvin, whether it's going to be Emmett, whoever it's going to be. You should have a pretty good indication who's going to be toting the rock by that time. So the Indiana game is one that obviously we should take. I can't say obviously. We should take care of that game. But it's that gauntlet, man.
Yep. This game is one that we've got to use, what those opposing teams kind of used against Nebraska last year, being first-year head coach, got a new system, trying to get things in place. Nebraska's just got to come to this game and just establish that basically it's his authority and the culture that it's built. And I think you can get this win against Indiana. You just don't want to get into it. You don't want them to believe that they can win. You don't want to leave them in the game.
AG, what's your thoughts on the Illinois game? I'm sorry, on the Indiana game, man.
Same thing. I'm with Raff. It's because they're a team that is still working out some things. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we got you.
Got me?
Yep.
Hello.
Yep, we got you.
Yeah, no, I'm with Raff on this. It's still a team that has a lot of work to do, and then so this is a team we need to beat. Not we should beat. We need to beat to get our momentum going. So if you let them in the game, then they got a little bit of life, and any big team will take that little bit of life to try to make it rough on you and try to get a victory.
Mm-hmm. Indiana is one to where they have some sneaky good talent, in some not awkward places, but to where they can give you problems. Their offensive lineman Mike Caddick, is a big boy for them, left tackle. And he's just one of those dudes who can give you some problems. And Raff, I think it goes to your point. You better knock the bleep out of them early, because the longer you allow a team like this to play with you, the more confidence, momentum they get, and they can give you fits and they give you problems. Nebraska, we don't need no problems, man. We don't need any problems for the likes of Indiana at all. All right, y'all. October 26th, Columbus, Ohio State. Nebraska's win probability is 8.6%.
You know what I say there? So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm gonna read their
data. Thrown to the fire now.
Yes, they're getting thrown to the fire. Their FPI ranking is number 4, and the previous meeting was in 2021. No, it was more than that. They said that can't be right. No, it can't be right. Yeah, that is right.
That's right.
Well, they snuck that one out on us. One at 26-17.
Right.
Yeah, that was the closest we had been to them in a very long time. You guys, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I think this could be a spring game board for Nebraska, win or lose. If you go out there and play football with Ohio State, say you end up losing by 10 points, because we've had that issue where we've played these big games and we've laid serious eggs. I mean, we look at Michigan last year. We look at what was the game day prior to that. It was going back a few years when
Ohio State came here.
Yeah,
and they beat the brakes off of us.
We've had these games. I think this is one of these games. This is one of your where you test the needle. Where you at? Where's this program at? And I think this Ohio State game is one of those that I know we got the freshman quarterback. However, if he's still uninjured, still playing, he's 7 games through his freshman year. So then you start to think he's not a freshman anymore. So I think this is one of those games that really puts Nebraska on the map, and not only on the map for football, but I think it would lift the Daubers even more with recruiting, because it'd be like, okay, Nebraska's starting to show some signs of life.
AG, do you think Nebraska has a snowball's chance in Hades to beat Ohio State?
Yeah, they do. I mean, that's why it's a probability. There is a probability. You have them, at an 8.6% probability of win. So that gives the players and the coaches something to plan for. You don't just plan for training camp and then have the schedule come out and it's like, okay, we're just going to lose this game. No. Your mindset is our plan is to beat this team. And you know what? If we don't beat them, we're going to give them one hell of a game. And so that's the mindset you have. So you give them one hell of a game, that momentum can take you through UCLA and USC the next 2 games, and Wisconsin. Because if you give Ohio State problems at their home field, even if you lose, because you come there playing to win, then that could benefit you in the long run, regardless of what may happen on the scoreboard.
Here, AG, here's the thing with everything you said. I agree with in that, that's why there's a probability.
Yep.
Nebraska will have absolutely no pressure on them going to this game, in my opinion.
0.
Well, unless if they're undefeated.
It still won't be. Because
all the pressure's on Buckeyes.
Yeah,
all the pressure's on Buckeyes. They're number 2 team in the number 2 team in the nation.
Absolutely. So all the pressure is going to be on Ohio State. Because I guarantee you right now, there's not going to be one pundit that's going to predict Nebraska over Ohio State.
100%.
Not one.
Everybody's picking the Buckeyes. Trust me.
Absolutely.
And it's at Ohio State. I mean, that's the biggest.
Yeah, it's Ohio State. If you look at their roster and you look at their rankings, you're thinking, oh man, they're like 3 and 4 to be at each position. One of the biggest things that can happen to a Giant, though, is they go to sleep. Or they show up, or they're just halfway there. And Raff, it goes to the point, AG and Nick, it goes to the point to where Nebraska versus Indiana. Well, you better come and put in work right away, because if you give a team long enough to stay in the game, and think about this. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm not trying to sound crazy. I'm saying like this. Nebraska had a freaking defense, y'all, that was number 15 in the country last year.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we were like, 30, 20. No, they played against some good defenses, some good offenses last year, with an exception of the Michigan game. Michigan made everybody look like that last year, though, including Alabama, might I add. So I'll say this. If Nebraska comes in this game, regardless of what their – obviously, I don't want to say regardless of what their the record looks like, because you definitely want it looking good. Right. But if Nebraska comes in this game but does not shoot themselves in the foot, which we'll have 6 prior games to have a look at how they're playing, as far as penalties, are they playing clean football, they're playing disciplined football, the whole chasing 3 mentality, has that thing snuck up on them again in the first 6 games, etc. We'll be able to see that. But at the end of the day, you still have to play football. Nebraska can play a game to where if they play a clean game, you never know what can happen. If you look at paper, you probably say there's not a chance. If you go into the field, listen, that's why you play the game on Saturday. So we'll see what happens.
And as a gauge for your program, you can see where it's
Gotta
at.
show up.
This is definitely that game, and it can be a program, a springboard even more for your program if you show up and play Ohio State at Ohio State and you play them hard. I mean, that'll be huge for this program.
Ohio State, saying springboard is putting it lightly, Raff. You being nice. If we win this, we're top. When they do the top 10 on that weekend, we'll be number one. Just know that. On ESPN or Fox Sports.
You heard it here first.
And the upset of the week is Nebraska over Ohio State, if that goes down, right? So we'll be number one. So springboard is putting it lightly. I don't know. It's a A-bomb going off, basically, or a TNT getting blown up in Columbus Stadium.
In Columbus, and that's the big horseshoe. It's kind of like a huge erector set, a big concrete erector set that just goes up
Big
forever.
stadium.
They yell really loud.
Stadium.
Ohio State finished 11-2 last year, folks. They have 7 offensive returners on the offensive side coming back, 9 on the defensive side. They have 36 returning lettermen, lost 17. So again, they bring a wealth of experience back. We know that, folks. When we come back, we'll conclude the FPIs with the remaining teams on there. It's The Drive, 93.7 a ticket. We'll be right back.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're gonna keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
You're counting on your team to win. So why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Truck Month is back. We have absolutely gigantic savings right now at Koppel. They are offering $12,500 off on select new pickups. That is not a mistake. You heard right. $12,500 off list price right now on select new pickups. Those discounted units, though, will not last long. These are all manager specials. You have to come in now, so hurry in down 144th Street or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Stock number G356093 must trade.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
The Link Grill, Draft, and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at thelnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
What's it take to be a mentor with big brothers, big sisters? It takes 30 minutes and a cup of coffee. A video game, best 2 out of 3. It takes sharing thumbs up emojis, clapping emojis, and loaded nachos at halftime. That's how you make an impact on a young kid's life. So go on, share a few hours a month, because mentorship may sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big.
To learn more, volunteer or donate, go to bbbslincoln.org.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders or get any type of catering that you might need. Get a hold of Bess at Florial's. And a little bit of breaking news. After 14 years, Colt McCoy is retiring from the NFL.
It seemed like
The clock has finally ran out.
AG, don't it seem like Colt McCoy was playing college when you were?
A little bit, maybe.
He's been there forever.
He's been there a while. He's been an unfortunate career backup for most of his career. I don't think he started a few times playing in the league. He's been with a lot of teams too. I know that much.
Did you guys see what he's going to do next?
Broadcasting.
Probably broadcasting.
He's going to join NBC Sports, and his first game for NBC Sports in the booth will be Colorado versus Nebraska.
Of course.
Oh, boy. You got to be kidding.
Are you serious, bro?
Of course.
That'll be his first game. Will be Colorado versus Nebraska.
Oh, my.
Of course it is.
In Lincoln.
Wow. Bring back Jack Collinsworth.
They're going to break his teeth in our game, right?
Wow.
Yeah, get him right. Get him right.
Oh, that seems crazy. Because he might have some nightmares if Sue is there, though, man.
Yeah,
if Sue
facts.
shows up to the game, like, look, dude, no longer. Can you please stop chasing me?
Wow.
Colt McCoy, after 14 years, is retiring from the NFL. Breaking news. You heard it here on the ticket, on the drive. Nebraska, November 2nd. So after Ohio State, November 2nd, they got to rebound very quickly regardless of what takes place in the horseshoe. We take on UCLA. The probability FPI is 54.8%. Previous meeting, we beat them 37-29 in 2015. That's obviously
that was our last bowl game, wasn't it?
Was that our last bowl game? 2015? No, it was 20. No, it might have been the Holiday Bowl.
I think it was the heart.
That was USC. Well, you talking about UCLA or USC?
No, because it would have been 2016.
2016 was our last because after our last winning season.
Yeah, I went to the Music City Bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking of the Foster Farms Bowl.
And we played Tennessee in that game, and one of our I'm not going to say the names. One of our offensive guys made their defensive end look like he was all world.
Made him a lot of money.
Made him a lot of money. I remember that game because they just put in work in that game. We didn't. They did. But we got UCLA. UCLA was 8-5 last year. They were 4-5 in their own conference. They were 7th and almost now defunct Pac-12. But there's 2 teams left in the Pac-12?
Yep, 2 teams.
Yeah,
2 teams.
Oregon State and Stanford, isn't it? I mean Washington. Yeah,
Washington.
Yeah, the only teams left in that conference, and I think they'll play a lot of their games in the Mountain West. So that's a whole nother conversation as far as that goes. But they were 8-5 last year. They have 7 returning starters on the offensive side, 5 on the defensive side. Lost 29 lettermen. They returned 33 of them. Of course, Deshaun Foster. This is his first season. Deshaun Foster obviously played for the Panthers for about 5 or 6 years, and he played about a year or so with the 49ers. First time coaching. Nick, you saw him at the presser. There was obviously a lot of the Big Ten media days. Obviously, he did. He came out ill prepared, and obviously, it's on him. But I blame more of that on their sports information director.
Yeah,
give him an index card, man. Give him an index card.
Yeah, do that, and then also just, I mean, I'm all for like being one of the guys that just goes out and shows, right? Like just take care of the business.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that was UCLA's introduction to the conference, or the conference's introduction to UCLA, and it didn't start out great. It didn't start out great.
Yeah. It didn't. It didn't. But at the end of the day, go out and prove it on the field, like you said. I mean, there's a lot of other guys that obviously they didn't do as well on their pressers. The first ones that didn't doing well, but like I said, when it's that first one, you'd like to hear a little more than that.
That'd be interesting to see too. How they stick with their offensive concepts, because Chip Kelly ran kind of the up tempo, very fast offense. If they'll stick with that with the 7 returning starters on offense, or if they will make some switches to their philosophies.
Al, on the text line, Al says OSU puts 11 on the field just like we do. Speaking of OSU, anything can happen. I totally agree with you on that, brother. Derek in the car says, regardless of our record going into OSU's horseshoe, 5-2 or 7-0, trust me when I say all the pressure will be on the Buckeyes. And when a team reaches the halfway point of its season, you will see the offense clicking on all cylinders. This could go down to a field goal or a huge 4th down stop. Great show as usual, man. GBR. Man, Derek in the car, appreciate you, brother. I totally agree with you, man. I mean, it's like you said, anything can happen. And I'll tell you what, with the exception of Michigan last year, Nebraska is sitting in a whole different situation when you don't have 31 turnovers. I know we keep beating that drum, but that's the reality of it. Yep. That is reality, and that is who you are until you prove otherwise. And hopefully they do prove otherwise this year. Unknown texter 8002 says, please ask AG if remembers working out at Goodyear Fitness Center when Perella and Leitner were working out there along with Danny Noonan. Do you remember that, AG? Was that before your time?
Oh, man, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I think I was in high school then. Man, I remember. Yeah, I remember. It was fun.
I used to work out at Goodyear myself.
Did you, Raff?
Yeah. where the real men went. I always remember them. Who were the?
You can just hear the doubt in that comment right there.
I didn't sound very confident, did it?
So I remember. I think it was Roger Schwab, or there was two of the boxers from Lincoln.
Patrick Thomas.
No, I can't remember. So I might have been. It was Two Guns. Was that Roger?
He was here, but I forget his. I know.
So they worked out at Goodyear. Okay. So he walks up to me one day and he's like, "Hey, I need to use you." I'm like, use me for what? He goes, "The guy I fought to box next is 6'5" or whatever, and you're about his height." So I'm like, so I'm like, oh, okay. So I stand there and he goes, "Just act like you're kind of like you're gonna box." And all of a sudden he goes, and he just throws like 8 punches, like shadow punches.
Yeah.
I don't even think I moved. I was like, oh my God. It was crazy. It was like
he would hit you, timber.
Oh, he gets done. I go, well, I think you got this match in the bag. Oh man, it was so funny. I didn't even move. He had thrown probably 8 punches, and I was just
Before
like,
you realized what happened.
it was insane. His hands were so quick. I was like, yep, I'm done with Goodyear. I'm going to go back to the South Side.
I'm good, boss.
I think Nebraska takes care of UCLA, fellas. What do you think?
I believe so. It's a team that is just like every team on schedule. They are worth, or I say not worth, but there's an opportunity to win. So go out. Actually, got this home game from being on the road 2 straight weeks between Ohio State and the previous game before that. So this will be a game you want to get at home, appease themselves, and then obviously appease the crowd as well.
I think you have 2 ways to look at this game. You might be coming off, say, Nebraska doesn't show up at Ohio State. So this is kind of the game, kind of the state to put things back together again. But then there could be the other avenue where Nebraska's played really well against Ohio State, and you definitely don't want this to be your downfall game, sort of like you roll back to like 92 after Kansas and Colorado, great games, and then you go to Iowa State and drop one. So you definitely don't want to forget about this UCLA game in any avenue. So I think that'll be a really big game, pivotal game, I think, for Nebraska this year.
USC is going to come into this game either on flying high or hardly any cargo left in the plane, because they got September 21st at LSU, the 28th, Oregon, the 5th at Penn State, the 12th, Minnesota, the 19th at Rutgers. They got an off week, and they come to Nebraska, Washington. Nick, like we were saying the other day, man, UCLA's schedule is no joke, bro. They've got a rough schedule.
Yeah, welcome to the Big Ten.
UCLA's schedule is no joke. Purdue's schedule is no joke. I mean, those are 2 teams that you think are probably going to finish pretty close to the bottom in the conference. Not only just because of the talent, but because of how their schedule shapes up. It's not easy.
Yeah,
they're traveling. I mean, they eventually get out to They start off in Hawaii, and then they go to Louisiana, and then they go to Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and then back 2 weeks later, back to New York, and then here, in Lincoln, not here in Houston, excuse me, but in Lincoln. So that first 2.5 months of ball is. I just saw a little clip of the other day where they were interviewing players from Big Ten schools for volleyball and football, and talking about how much travel they'll have in this season. And that's a big deal, obviously, for rest and recovery to know that. So mentally, you got to get your mind right early, because if you don't know that, oh man, we got back-to-back weeks on the road, got to do Rutgers and then Nebraska, then your sleep pattern, if you didn't master it and start doing something where you get 8 hours or 9 hours of rest and then recovering the proper way, then you might have a problem going into that week, going in November 2nd when they come in here. Then they got to, bounce out to Washington too, and on November 19th. So yeah, they got to, and it starts with the coaches though. That's not the players. It's the coaches, letting the players know that, look, we got to start getting rest, because we have this Hawaii game, and in 2 weeks we have LSU and Louisiana. So we got to make sure you guys are resting, recovering after practices, no late nights down in Westwood on Sunset Boulevard. None of that going on.
Never done that before.
Oh, trust me, if you were brewing, you've done that a few times. If you were brewing, you have.
Before we go to break, this has absolutely no impact or no seriousness, but the Action Network released their preseason bowl projections. Nebraska projected to play in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl against Texas.
And I'm sure Colt McCoy will be calling the game for NBC.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I want them to be. They're gonna happen. They gotta go to the Snoop Dogg Bowl. They have to go to the Gin and Juice Bowl in Tucson. Let's go. There you go.
Well, you guys are all wrong. They're going to the college football playoff.
Oh, of course.
Folks, we come back. We're gonna do history. We'll finish the rest of these tomorrow, because we want to dig these. The rest of them we dig pretty deep in as well, so we don't want to rush that process. Real fast before we go to break. Subpar Acker, what's up, brother? He goes, ask AG if he remembers the Packers fan club cruise. My in-laws were on it with him and 3 other players, and he signed a Minis Packers helmet for me that I still have today. GBR.
Oh yeah, the Packer cruise is fun, big time. Good time. Big fun. Big fun.
Big fun.
Big
I'm
fun
guessing.
with the
I'm
Packers
guessing AG didn't get the little one-room suite with no window.
Probably the
No, I got to get a window. My wife's claustrophobic, so if I book a room without a window, I'm not gonna make it out alive.
It's bad. Folks, when we come back, we got the RGT as we wrap up today's Monday show. It's The Drive. We got AG in H-Town. Me, Nick, and Rafferty here at the Mothership. 93.7 Ticket. The Drive. We'll be right back.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers. MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial or residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Ready to upgrade your combine or header before harvest? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help you find the right equipment to fit your operations needs. Choose from 4.75% financing for up to 60 months or a 12-month interest-free waiver, followed by John Deere financial rates with approved credit through the end of August when you purchase a pre-owned S or X Series combine from Landmark. View our current inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
What's it take to be a mentor with big brothers, big sisters? It takes 30 minutes and a cup of coffee. A video game, best 2 out of 3. It takes sharing thumbs up emojis, clapping emojis, and loaded nachos at halftime. That's how you make an impact on a young kid's life. So go on, share a few hours a month, because mentorship may sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big.
To learn more, volunteer or donate, go to bbbslincoln.org.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today. You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
The 2024 Nebraska football season is here, and we need you to be a part of the Sea of Red Memorial Stadium this fall. A limited number of Husker football single-game tickets are on sale now and are only available while supplies last. Don't miss out on any of the action this season by getting yours before it's too late. To purchase your Husker football single-game tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
For 15 years, Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping has been helping Lincoln become healthier, happier, and more fit through our proven combination of kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching. And to celebrate 15 years of success, we're offering you 50% off our next 10-week challenge beginning September 14th. That's 10 weeks of fun group fitness classes and individualized coaching for half off. And at the end of the 10 weeks, someone's walking away with $1,000 for the best transformation. Come check it out. What do you have to lose? Click on the banner at theticketfm.com to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill or 70th and Vine. And check us out online at fxblincoln.com.
The Link Grill, Draft, and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at thelnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Ready to upgrade your combine or header before harvest? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help you find the right equipment to fit your operations needs. Choose from 4.75% financing for up to 60 months or a 12-month interest-free waiver, followed by John Deere financial rates with approved credit through the end of August when you purchase a pre-owned S or X Series combine from Landmark. View our current inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
You're spending $300 a month. Binge drinking is the most common form of excessive drinking, which costs the United States more than $191 billion each year. By drinking less, you will save $300 a month. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, wrapping up another show. We are Cleet Blakeman and Jarvis Redwine days away from Nebraska football kickoff.
Turner Gill.
I love it.
I'm going Turner out there. I threw
Turner Gill.
some other guys.
Tom Sealer, number
Tom
12.
Sealer.
Yeah, Tom Sealer.
Tommy.
AG, what you got today, man?
Oh, man. Give me a second here. Usually I'm not the first person, so I would have been ready, but I'm not. But give me a second. Let me see here.
I just meant in general. I just meant like in general for the day. Not the other part.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, no, I'm out.
I was you don't know what you're doing today, AG?
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing today. I'm getting back on the workout schedule since I was traveling the last basically couple weeks, pretty heavy. So get back on that at home. And if you just look behind me, I got some cleanup to do back here. We got some shelves put in here, so I got to move things around, make it look a little bit more neat. In the place right behind me. So that's it.
I like it. Yeah. Raff, what you got for the RGT, my man?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take, proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge, 800 Q Street. Go on there between 12 and 5 p.m. to get 15% off your tab. Just say you listen to The Drive and 93.7 The Ticket. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Landon Rhodes. Landon last year was diagnosed with cancer, aggressive, told him that chance of him having kids were slim to none, or not at all. We look back a year later after 6 rounds of chemo, the cancer's in remission, and him and his wife Megan had a little baby. So
that's awesome.
I just wanted to send out Ralph's Good Take to Landon, because Landon, even before all this ever hit, is one of the nicest, most genuine, most sincere guys, and you're my Ralph's Good Take.
I love it, man. Congrats to them, and what a blessing that is on the battle and overcoming that cancer, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes, it is.
Folks, the 80 attitude test, but today is this: watch your mouth.
Hello.
Watch your mouth. What she said. What I mean by watch your mouth is this. I'm going to ask you this, and this is a rhetorical question. It's something to ask. think to yourself, if other people talk to you the way that you talk about yourself, would you still be friends with them? If other people talked about you the way that you talk about you, would you still be friends with them?
Facts.
Watch yourself talk.
Great question.
How you speak to yourself, how you encourage yourself. Do you speak words of hope, words of life, words of significance, words of I'm going to make it? Man, my dad would always tell us 6 kids, he goes, sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back and say, I'm a champion. He goes, you don't got to tell anybody else. He goes, but you got to encourage yourself. One of my favorite passages it says, and so David encouraged himself. So folks, I'm telling you something I need to work on all the time. Encourage yourself. I got to be so stupid. That was dumb. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe it. Well, you did. There's times I look back at my life, particularly the past, I'm like, AJ, I can't believe you did do it. So what are you going to do to mitigate what you just did? But you got to speak life into yourself. You got to speak hope into yourself. If it's a bad day, accept a bad day. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make it a bad year. It's a chapter. Folks, I'm going to tell you something right now. When I had my cancer, there were those thoughts that came in. When I first heard it, I'm sitting in that doctor's office, says, Mr. Davis, AD, I'm sorry, but you have cancer. You know my first word that came to my head? Man, I'm going to die. No, you don't say that. No, you can't help what comes in there. It's kind of like the Ghostbusters. Remember, he started thinking, Dan Aykroyd, the first thing that came up was the Stay Puft Man. It came up there. It was like, what do you think? And he says, it just popped in there. So we can't help what just pops in there, but we can control what we allow to stay in there. Folks, start evicting some thoughts. Start serving some eviction notices. You know, unfortunately, if you drive by some areas, you see a bunch of furniture out on the curb. Sometimes mentally, we need to do the same thing. And I'm speaking myself first. You got to start putting some things out on the curb of your head and say, you know what? You are no longer welcome here. It's not your place. Shut your mouth. Boom.
Awesome,
AG,
man.
what you got, my man?
Hey, something to follow that up really good. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Says.
Sounds like a line from Batman.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hey, Raff.
Probate, it hit me hard too, man. That's going to be riding that all week, my man. Folks, it's time to shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Start serving eviction notices. Raff?
There you go.
Everyone, be nice to each other. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.